Welcome back to Reading Children's Books with Kids Book Pub and publishing our children's stories. We are reading a Bible storybook, and today we're reading God Created the World and People. This is a condensed version of Genesis chapters 1 and 2. In the beginning, there was only God. Then God created the heavens and the earth. But the earth had no shape, and it was dark and empty. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God separated the light from the dark, and he called the light day and the darkness night. This was the first day of creation. Then God said, "Let the waters be separated." So God created a great space between the waters on the earth and the waters above the earth. He called the space sky. This was the second day of creation. God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered into one place, and let dry land appear." God called the dry land earth, and the waters seas. God then said, "Let the earth grow plants and trees." The plants and trees grew, and God saw that they were good. This was the third day of creation. Next God said, "Let there be lights in the sky to separate the day from the night." So God made the sun to shine during the day, and the moon and the stars to shine at night. This was the fourth day of creation. Then God said, "Let the waters be filled with living creatures, and the skies be filled with birds." And they were. This was the fifth day of creation. God then created animals to roam the earth. God looked down at his creation and saw that it was good. Finally, God created people. He made them in his very own image. God took dust from the ground and formed a man. And with his own breath, God breathed life into the man. He took a rib from the man and created a woman to be his helper and wife. They were called Adam and Eve. God planted a garden in Eden, and he placed Adam and Eve in the garden to care for it. God said, "You may eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. If you eat from that tree, you will die." This is all that happened on the sixth day of creation. On the seventh day of creation, God rested from all of his work. I hope you enjoyed today's Genesis 1 through 2, or chapters 1 and 2. God created the world. Now there's also a discussion and roundup at the end here. Colossians 1:15 through 22 reveals that Christ is ruler over all of God's creation. All of creation was created by him, through him, and for him. Everything was created to give glory to Christ, but people would choose not to give him glory. The rest of the Bible reveals how Jesus would restore the relationship between God and man. So the big picture question, who created everything? And the answer, of course, God created everything. He created the world and the people to bring him glory. Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned because I do have a series of Bible stories through our Big Picture Interactive Bible Storybook.